Orhan Ghazi, a name synonymous with the rise of the Ottoman Empire, was born in 1281. He entered a world on the cusp of transformation. His birthplace, Sogut, was a small but significant dominion in Anatolia. This region, part of modern-day Turkey, was a land of turbulent borders and shifting powers. Orhan's father, Osman I, was not just a chieftain, but a visionary leader. Osman dreamt of carving out a powerful state from the remnants of the crumbling Byzantine Empire. He instilled in young Orhan the importance of courage, leadership, and unwavering ambition. Little is known about Orhan's childhood. However, it is certain that he was groomed from a young age for a life of leadership. He trained in the art of war, honed his skills as a horseman and swordsman, and learned the delicate art of diplomacy. By his early 20s, Orhan had already proven himself a capable military commander, participating in key battles alongside his father. These early experiences would shape his destiny and prepare him to one day inherit the mantle of leadership. In 1326, Osman I, the founder of the Ottoman dynasty, passed away. His death left a void in the fledgling empire, but Orhan, his capable son, was ready to step into his father's shoes. Orhan's ascension to power was not met with resistance. He had already earned the respect of his people and the loyalty of the Ottoman army. His brothers too recognized his strength and suitability for leadership. One of the first acts of Orhan's reign was to secure the existing territories of the Ottoman Beylik. He understood that a strong foundation was essential for future expansion. He consolidated his power base and quelled any internal strife that threatened to destabilize the nascent empire. With the home front secure, Orhan could turn his attention outwards, towards the crumbling Byzantine Empire that lay ripe for the taking. Orhan's reign marked a period of significant expansion for the Ottoman Empire. He inherited a small but ambitious beylik, a principality on the fringes of the Byzantine Empire. Orhan, however, envisioned something far grander. He saw the weakness of the Byzantines as an opportunity, a chance to seize control of strategic cities and expand his own realm. His primary target was the strategically important city of Bursa. Bursa, the former capital of the Byzantine province of Bithynia, was a prize worth fighting for. It controlled vital trade routes and offered a gateway to further expansion into Anatolia. Orhan's siege of Bursa lasted for several years. The Byzantines, though weakened, put up a fierce resistance. However, Orhan's strategic brilliance and the tenacity of his troops eventually prevailed. In 1326, Bursa fell to the Ottomans, marking a turning point in their history. Orhan Ghazi's reign was marked by a series of decisive military victories that dramatically expanded Ottoman territories. His military prowess was undeniable, and he personally led his troops into battle, earning their unwavering loyalty and admiration. One of his most significant victories came in 1329 at the Battle of Pelikanon. Here, Orhan's forces faced a much larger Byzantine army led by Emperor Andronikos III Palaiologos himself. The Byzantines were confident of crushing the Ottoman threat. However, Orhan, a master tactician, outmaneuvered the Byzantine forces, inflicting a crushing defeat that sent shockwaves through the region. Pelikanon effectively ended any hopes the Byzantines had of halting the Ottoman advance. Another key battle took place in 1331 at the city of Nicaea, once the illustrious capital of the Byzantine Empire. Nicaea, with its strategic location and historical significance, was a prize Orhan coveted. After a prolonged siege, the city fell to the Ottomans, further solidifying their dominance in the region. While Orhan is rightly remembered for his military achievements, his reign was also one of significant administrative and military reforms. He understood that a strong state needed more than just a powerful army. It required a stable foundation and efficient systems of governance. Orhan established a centralized administration, replacing the somewhat ad hoc system he inherited from his father. He appointed capable officials to key positions, ensuring that the affairs of state were run smoothly. One of Orhan's most important innovations was the introduction of a standing army. Prior to this, the Ottoman army was largely composed of tribal warriors who were loyal to their local chieftains. Orhan recognized the need for a more permanent and disciplined force. He began recruiting soldiers directly into his service, paying them regular salaries and ensuring their loyalty lay solely with the Sultan. Perhaps the most enduring legacy of Orhan's military reforms was the creation of the Janissaries. This elite military force would become the backbone of the Ottoman army for centuries to come, playing a pivotal role in the empire's expansion and dominance. The Janissaries were unlike any other military force of their time. They were recruited through the Devsirme system, a unique practice where Christian boys from conquered territories were taken, converted to Islam, and trained from a young age in the art of warfare. These boys, often taken from Balkan regions, received a rigorous education, learning Turkish, Islamic teachings, and undergoing intense military training. They were forbidden from marrying or engaging in trade, their sole loyalty belonging to the Sultan. The Janissaries were renowned for their discipline, loyalty, and fighting prowess. They were equipped with the latest weaponry and tactics, making them a formidable force on the battlefield. Orhan Ghazi was a devout Muslim, and his reign saw the increasing influence of Islam within the Ottoman state. He encouraged the construction of mosques and madrasas, Islamic religious schools, throughout his realm. He also appointed Islamic judges known as qadis to dispense justice based on Islamic law. Orhan's reign was characterized by a strong sense of justice and fairness. He was known for his even-handedness and his commitment to upholding the law. He implemented policies that were beneficial to both Muslims and non-Muslims within his realm, ensuring religious tolerance and a sense of unity among his diverse subjects. This approach, coupled with his military genius, was crucial in solidifying Ottoman rule and paving the way for the empire's future expansion. The capture of Bursa in 1326 was a pivotal moment in Ottoman history. It marked a shift from a nomadic frontier principality to a settled, urban-based power. Orhan, recognizing the strategic and symbolic importance of Bursa, declared it the new capital of the Ottoman Empire. Under his rule, Bursa flourished. Orhan commissioned the construction of grand mosques, public baths, and caravanserais, transforming the city into a thriving center of trade and commerce. He also established charitable institutions, such as soup kitchens and hospitals, reflecting his commitment to the welfare of his subjects. Bursa, under Orhan's patronage, became a beacon of Ottoman power and a symbol of their burgeoning empire. The city attracted scholars, artists, and merchants from across the Islamic world, further cementing its status as a major cultural and economic hub. Orhan Ghazi, who died in 1362, left behind a legacy that far surpassed his relatively short reign of 36 years. He inherited a small beylik from his father, Osman I, and transformed it into a powerful and expanding empire. His military achievements, particularly the conquest of Bursa and the decisive victory at Pelecanon, laid the groundwork for the Ottoman dominance that would characterize the region for centuries to come. His administrative and military reforms, including the introduction of a standing army and the creation of the elite Janissary Corps, provided the Ottoman state with the structure and military might it needed to expand and thrive. Orhan Ghazi was not just a conqueror but a builder, a just ruler, and a devout Muslim who instilled in his nascent empire the values of justice, tolerance, and piety. He was the true architect of Ottoman destiny, the Sultan who laid the foundation for an empire that would, under his successors, grow to encompass vast swaths of territory, spanning 3 continents and lasting for over 6 centuries.